In today's episode, we're going to be dealing with the all brass registered U.S. mail padlocks. Now, these padlocks were used to lock mail bags that had registered mail in them. And here's the key that goes with it. It's a 3-pin lock. You can see 1, 2, 3. Now these cuts underneath the key don't mean anything. They don't serve a function. And the 3 pins that are in here are all the way in the back of the lock back in this area right here. And what it has here is a counter. Every time the lock is opened, you have to revolve the shackle all the way around 360 degrees and it will trigger the counter here. So the post office will know when this lock was opened and can tell if it's been opened more than one time. This is how it works. The key goes in all the way back, and I'll turn it and watch the shackle here. You'll see it begin to move. There we go. And watch as I rotate the key, the counter will turn to the next number. Hear the click. Now the shackle is on a ratchet system and it can't go backwards. Once the key unlocks the shackle, it can only move forward. So you can't put it back and reverse the number back again. So you can only move forward. You can hear it click each time it moves till it gets to the front of the lock and locks back up again. Now, this lock comes in, well, it has a security number on it. This is an S54616. Here's another one. And this one, it's hard to read, is an S319912. So they're the same series apparently. Now these numbers that you see on here could be zip codes when they had them back. They didn't have those back then, but it could be just identification of the area where the lock registered mail bags were going to. Now these two are fairly new, and this one is older, even though it's got patina on it. Of course it looks older, but this was manufactured before these, and the way you tell that is the rivets here. There's one here in the front, one in the back, and one at the bottom. On these locks, there's none in the front, none in the back, but one in the bottom. And these locks supposedly were manufactured of the internal parts being just about all brass, all metal. And these, the newer ones, the internal parts are made of plastic type material. So these were a lot cheaper than these to be made. So in future years they went to the cheaper way of doing this, making them. Now I'm going to try and pick this and see if I can get it open. Now, it being only 3 pins, you would think it'd be simple, but it is very difficult to open these. The pins in them are very long pins. And the newer ones are mostly standard pins, but in the older ones like this, they have serrated pins. At least the driver pins are serrated. So I'm going to use a top of the keyway tensioning. And I'll use a, this is a hook, the Peterson, I guess it's a standard hook. We'll see if I can get this. Now you have to go all the way to the back of the lock. The pins aren't in the front here, they're all the way in the back. There's a little stop that you can feel and hear where the pick stops. So it indicates where the first pin is. And we'll go in, kind of click on number 3. Nothing on number 2, it's springy. Number 1. I get 100. Springy 2. Let me reset. Go back in again. I'll try with number 1. Gotta click. Number 2, nothing. Number 3, a click. Go back to the front to number 1. Nothing. 2, a little click. 3, nothing. 4, only 3, not 4. Go back to the front. Nothing. Click on number 3. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3. May have overset, you could hear the pins dropping there. Go number 1 again. Click. 2, nothing. 3, click and a ding. Don't know what that was. Going to number 1 again. Ding. 2, click. 3, nothing. Not having any luck with this one, I might move on to another. Click on 1, a little click on 2, 2 clicks on 3, nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, am not getting anywhere on that. I can feel the core moving. Let's try this one. Start at the front, going to number 1. Click. 2, springy. 3, click, and core is moving. There we go. See, rotating. There. So these are 3-pin locks, but they're good fighters, and Very attractive lock, all brass. I'm sure Peter Lewis would love to get his hands on one of these. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.